Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to talk about list comprehensions in Python, and the point of this video is to help clear the confusion regarding the naming itself. So when I hear about list comprehensions, I'm automatically thinking about understanding. So comprehension is mainly about understanding. However, this doesn't really make sense. So because, okay, what is this about list understanding? Clearly there is something confusing over here. After I looked into this, what I found out is that actually this refers to list inclusion. So it's about specifying some inclusion criteria on which help define your list. So that makes much more sense. So think about in terms of list inclusion, not list understanding. And this should help clear the confusion. So let's see a few examples. So let's start the Anaconda prompt. And let's start Python. So let's imagine we have a bunch of, let's imagine we have a list. Okay, this is an empty list. Let's have a list with some nouns. And we want to attach a prefix to them. So let's say order, view, and done. Just some random strings. So these are the strings. Let's give it a name. So that's the nouns, and we want to attach a prefix to each of them. So instead of order, view, done, we want a new list which has pre-order, preview, and pre-done, whatever that means, right? So here is the syntax for, so here is how to do it. So it's a list. We iterate over the list. So let's say for noun in nouns, and we attach, we indicate the operation pre plus the noun for noun in nouns. So the part over here is the iteration part, and this is the mapping part. Here we say what we do with each of the elements, and here we say which elements we are going to be included. And there you go. We can see here that it actually created a new list using the mapping operation on each of the elements. Now let's see something slightly different. Let's say we want to do this, but only for the nouns which have the letter O in their names. So we basically want to do some filtering. We add an if clause at the end. We say if O in noun, and this helps us do some filtering. Okay, that's nice. There is a little problem over here. Remembering the syntax, what goes where, can be a bit difficult. So let's have a look quickly in PyCharm how this is done. So let's open PyCharm. And I'm going to show you a nice trick about this. So I already prepared this example, but what I want to show you, it's something else. So let's comment this and write it again. So have a look at this, prefix nouns equals, and here instead of writing the full stuff, here is what I'm going to do. Comp li or comp l. Comp l is going to give you a list comprehension. Hit enter, and you can see it's already giving you some suggestions. So it suggests nouns as the list in which to iterate, and it's already giving some sensible defaults. And here we can just add the custom part, which PyCharm of course cannot know about it. So you see, this is much easier to write. And the same goes here. Instead of writing it like this, if we comment this, and we want postfix nouns, here is how simple it is to write. comp li, so list comprehension with if, hit enter, and it's automatically expanded with some very sensible defaults, and you hit tab, you navigate between these. And here you just fill out the custom part that you have. Overall, these comprehensions are very elegant. Watch out for the inclusion. It's not about understanding, it's about inclusion, and use the shortcuts in PyCharm to speed up your development.